In this video, I'm going to show you how to install TransparentMeta. We have two ways of installing TransparentMeta. The first one is the suggested one, and it's super straightforward. Basically, you can use pip and you'll install TransparentMeta via PyPy, as all the Python packages you can think of. And then the second one is a little bit more convoluted, and it is directly from source code. And I suggest using this only if you want to contribute to the project. Before we jump into the installation and I show you that, just want to remind you about a couple of requirements here for installing and using TransparentMeta. And that is, the first one is that you should have Python 3.12 installed or more, because TransparentMeta works only with this. And the second one is that in the case of a source code installation, you'll have to have Poetry installed, because in the project we use Poetry as our package manager. I'm in a dummy PyCharm project. This could be your project, and if you want to install TransparentMeta directly in your project, so you go to the terminal down here. We are in PyCharm, we are already in a virtual environment, and so all you have to do really is to do a pip install TransparentMeta. You run it, and here we go. So we are installing TransparentMeta. Let's see if installation works. So I'm going to jump in here. I have a file called test TransparentMeta, and so I'm going to do from transparent. Oh yeah, it finds it, so it's installed. So yeah, let me do that. I'm going to import metadata, so the import works. So yeah, that's working. Now let me show you how to install TransparentMeta via source code. So first thing, you should spin up a terminal, and then we should clone the TransparentMeta GitHub repo. So for that, we need to go to the repo, and then you go to code here, HTTPS, you copy this URL, so you put it in there, and voila! So we have the cloned repository. So we now get into the repository. Well, it's not repo, it's going to be TransparentMeta, obviously, right? So the next step is that of creating a Poetry environment, because remember, you have to have Poetry installed in order to install TransparentMeta. So given I have Poetry installed, I'm going to do Poetry and use, and I'll create an environment that's with Python 3.12. So I'm going to do that. So now the next thing is we want to actually activate this environment. So I'm going to do a Poetry and activate, and this is going to give me this command, and I'm going to copy paste that in here. And once I run this, as you can see, now I have my Poetry environment. So now that I'm done, the next step to actually install TransparentMeta is to do a make install. And of course, like, there's a make file in TransparentMeta, and one of the commands is make install that does a bunch of things. So you run this, and as you can see, it's running, and now you have your TransparentMeta installed. Now, there's also another version of this that's called make install dev, and you would run this command only if you want to install TransparentMeta in development mode. So you run this, and in this case, it's just going to install all the dependencies that weren't installed with the first command. Okay, that's it. Now you know how to install TransparentMeta via pip and source code.